Okay, so the next strength exercise we do have Romanian deadlifts without a touch on the floor, which I'll demonstrate really soon. First, we're going to go through the warm-up. So we're going to do a single leg deadlift hold. These are harder than you think. So you might need a little bit of support, which I'm going to demonstrate with. And then when you are ready, you can take your hands off that support and just rely on that core, that stability that your body has. So from here, I'm going to start with one leg, like so. I'm going to make sure this is nice and tight. This opposite leg that's off the floor, I'm going to kick back. I'm going to try and create a T shape with my body. So I'm holding onto the rack here like this, just to support me. I'm going to extend this back leg, this front leg slightly bent, and I'm going to try and create a straight posture, just like this. Now if I'm ready, I'll let go. Okay, otherwise you can hold onto that rack, just for a little bit of extra support. Right, you can see me shaking, these muscles are really engaging. We're going to try and hold for 30 seconds. Now if you can't hold for 30 seconds, that's cool, come back up, have a bit of a break, go back down when you're ready. Again, you use the rack to support you, or you can use a broomstick as well. Next exercise we do have is a 4-point step. So I'm going to use these squares as a little bit of a guide. So I'm going to be in the corner, I'm going to reach in front, to the side, behind me, and then slightly back on an angle. So forward first, this knee wants to track over the toes. Okay, really important that it doesn't roll in. We're trying to strengthen up the knee joint here, really work those muscles around those knees. So from here, I'm going to extend all the way forward as far as I can, keep my foot flat on the floor. That's one. Okay, I'll come back to the middle, extend this leg, really lock out. Then I'm going to go out to the side. I'm going to reach as far as I can, keeping this knee in line with the toe. That's 2. Then I'm going to reach behind me. That's 3. Come back to the middle, full extension, squeeze up top. Then I'm going to scoot back, very similar to a curtsy, and it is tough. And then I'm going to reach right back, just like that, trying to get my knee tracking over my toe, and that's 4. So that's called a 4-point step. Okay, you got 5 rounds on each side. That does get tiring. All right, the next exercise is our pancake stretch. We're going to jump down onto the floor. We're going to bring our legs nice and wide, or as wide as we can, depending on our flexibility. We're going to grab a plate, place it on our back like this, okay? We're going to allow the weight of the plate to pull us over into the stretch. Now, you can angle your toes up, forward, and even slightly out, which makes it a little bit tougher, okay? But if you haven't done this before, just go straight up. Okay, nice and tight through the back. Lean as far forward as you can, keeping that back nice and tight. This is as far forward as I can go. And then back up. Okay, relax, and then repeat. And you might shift a little bit further each and every single time. That's the aim. Like so. Now, what we want to think about is our chest going forward, not just down. Okay, so we want to reach forward in front of us with that pancake stretch. Then we're going to move into the deadlifts. So, Romanian deadlifts are pretty tough, right? Because we're really focused on the hamstring. There is very little leg drive in the Romanian. And what we're doing is we're not allowing the bar to touch the floor when we do these reps. So I'll just show you a couple of reps. That first rep will come off the floor. So nice and strong, set up through the back, nice and strong core, knees are only slightly bent. Now if you feel more comfortable deadlifting it conventionally before you start, that's fine as well. I'm going to show you both ways. So I'm going to show you starting in this position, nice and tight, pulling the bar in towards my body. I'm going to lift, then I'll come back down, hinge from the hip. I'm going to feel my hamstring stretch, I won't touch the floor, and I'll come straight back up. Control on the way down. Extend on the way up, okay? So we don't want to be touching the floor. Now, if you do want to do a conventional deadlift first, and then start your first rep, that's fine as well.